Hey car lovers, welcome to our channel. In this video we will show you 15 mistakes that will destroy your engine and how you can avoid them. First of all, the 15 mistakes are summarized from 3 previous videos. So if you want to see the entire video with a summary of the content and final information, then look at the description, where the individual videos are linked. Now have fun with this video.
Hey there, drivers. Did you know that some of the most common things we do behind the wheel could be slowly but surely killing your engine? Yep, it's true. And the worst part? You might not even realize you're doing it. Today, we're diving into 5 driving habits that are secretly wreaking havoc on your engine, and trust me, fixing them now could save you thousands of dollars and countless headaches down the road. But don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll not only know what these habits are, but you'll also learn how to avoid them. So buckle up, literally, and let's jump right in. Number 1. Skipping warm-up time in cold weather. First on our list, not letting your car warm up on cold mornings. Now, I get it, you're running late, the heater takes forever to kick in, and you just want to hit the gas and go. But here's the deal, when your engine is cold, the oil inside is thick and sluggish, like molasses. It needs a few minutes to circulate properly. When you rev the engine or drive hard right after starting up, you're forcing your car to work harder without proper lubrication. Think of it like trying to sprint without warming up your muscles. Ouch, right? Over time, this can cause unnecessary wear on engine components. Even worse, you could cause microscopic damage to your engine over time, which might not show immediate symptoms but will shorten your car's lifespan. It's worth waking up 5 minutes earlier just to let your car properly warm up, it'll pay off in the long run. Remember, treating your car gently when it's cold isn't just smart, it's essential. Number 2. Riding the clutch or holding the brakes. Number 2 might surprise some of you manual transmission drivers. Riding the clutch. If you're keeping your foot partially pressed on the clutch while driving, you're putting constant pressure on the clutch plate, which can lead to overheating and premature failure. That's like burning money every time you drive. For those with automatic transmissions, you're not off the hook. Resting your foot on the brake pedal when you don't need to can cause the brake pads to wear down faster, and it might also confuse the transmission. Bottom line? Keep your feet where they belong, off the pedals unless absolutely necessary. If you're stuck in traffic, it's better to shift into neutral or park rather than holding the clutch or brake constantly. The small habit of managing your pedals wisely can add years to the life of your clutch and brakes. Plus, you'll enjoy a smoother, more fuel-efficient drive when you break these bad habits. Love your car? Then let us steer you right. Hit that subscribe button and smash the like tonight. Stay tuned for tips that save you cash and time, because driving smart makes your engine shine. Number 3. Ignoring dashboard warning lights. Coming in hot at number 3 is a biggie, ignoring those dashboard warning lights. Look, I know it's easy to assume the glowing check engine light is just overreacting or that you'll deal with it later. But ignoring it can be a recipe for disaster. Those lights are your car's way of telling you something's wrong. It might be as minor as a loose gas cap, or it could be a serious issue like a failing oxygen sensor or low oil pressure. Waiting too long to investigate can turn a small, inexpensive fix into a massive repair bill. Think of it like a toothache, it doesn't just go away on its own. Even if you feel your car is driving fine, don't assume it's okay. Modern vehicles are equipped with sensors that detect problems before you even notice them, so trust the warning signs and take action right away. Number 4. Driving on empty. Next up, let's talk about running your car on empty. It's tempting to stretch that last gallon of gas as far as it'll go, but here's what you might not know, your fuel pump relies on gasoline to stay cool. When you're consistently driving on low fuel, you risk overheating the pump, which can lead to a costly replacement. Plus, debris and sediment that settle at the bottom of your gas tank can get sucked into the system, potentially clogging your fuel filter or injectors. If you're the type who loves to push it to the limit, consider this: a failing fuel pump can leave you stranded at the worst possible moment. And did you know running on low fuel can also hurt your fuel efficiency? Keep your tank at least a quarter full to avoid all these problems. Number 5. Revving the engine unnecessarily. And finally, habit number 5. Revving the engine when you don't need to. This one's a big no-no, especially when your car is stationary or cold. While it might sound cool, or intimidating to the guy in the next lane, it's terrible for your engine. High RPMs put extra strain on internal components like pistons and valves. Over time, this can lead to faster wear and tear, decreased efficiency, and even engine failure. Save the revving for the racetrack and treat your engine with care. Plus, unnecessary revving wastes fuel, meaning you're literally burning money. And let's not forget the noise pollution. It's not exactly endearing to your neighbors. Respect your engine and drive responsibly.
Hey there, car lovers. What if I told you that some of the things you're doing behind the wheel right now are sabotaging your engine without you even realizing it? That's right. These common driving habits can drain your wallet and leave you stranded on the roadside. And guess what? Even experienced drivers are guilty of these. In today's video, we're exposing 5 engine wrecking habits that mechanics wish you'd stop doing immediately. Stick around, because if you break these bad habits, you'll save yourself thousands of dollars and maybe even extend your car's life by years. Ready? Let's get rolling. First up, blasting off like a rocket when your engine is cold. You just started your car, and instead of easing into your drive, you mash the accelerator like you're at a drag race. Sound familiar? Here's the problem. When your engine is cold, the oil inside hasn't fully circulated yet. Without proper lubrication, the moving parts in your engine, like pistons and cylinders, rub against each other with extra friction. This can cause premature wear and tear. Think of it as running a marathon without stretching. Your body pays for it, and so does your engine. Additionally, cold acceleration forces your engine to work harder while it's already in a vulnerable state. This strain can lead to long-term damage to critical parts like the camshaft and valves. On top of that, driving hard on a cold engine uses more fuel, wasting both money and efficiency. So, start slow and let your engine get into its comfort zone before putting the pedal to the metal. Let's talk about engine oil, the lifeblood of your car. You wouldn't put soda in your coffee, so why use the wrong oil in your engine? Many drivers assume all oils are the same, but that's a costly mistake. Each car is designed to work with a specific type and viscosity of oil. Using the wrong oil can lead to inadequate lubrication, increased friction, and overheating. Over time, this can cause internal engine parts to seize up or wear down faster than they should. It's not just about viscosity, oil quality matters too. Cheap oils or expired products can degrade quickly, leaving sludge in your engine. And don't forget about seasonal changes. In winter, your car may need oil with a different grade to handle the cold. The bottom line? Always stick to your manufacturer's recommendations and use high-quality oil. It's a small investment for long-term peace of mind. Next up is a habit that's often overlooked: constantly driving at low RPMs. Now, you might think you're being fuel efficient by keeping your engine revs low, but here's the hidden danger. When your engine operates at consistently low RPMs, it doesn't get hot enough to burn off carbon deposits that naturally build up over time. This can lead to clogged intake valves, reduced performance, and even engine misfires. Basically, you're choking your engine without realizing it. Prolonged low RPM driving can also cause incomplete combustion, which wastes fuel and increases harmful emissions. If you drive a diesel engine, the risk of carbon buildup is even greater. To prevent these issues, try driving at higher speeds on highways every so often to clean out the system. It's called an Italian tune-up, and it's a simple way to keep your engine running smoothly. Here's a silent killer that many drivers neglect: dirty air filters and poorly maintained cooling systems. Your air filter might seem like a small, insignificant part of your car, but it's crucial for your engine's health. When your air filter gets clogged, your engine can't get the air it needs to burn fuel efficiently. This leads to reduced performance, increased fuel consumption, and, over time, can even damage engine components. And let's not forget about the cooling system. If you're driving with low coolant levels or a neglected radiator, your engine is at risk of overheating. An overheated engine can cause serious damage, like warped cylinder heads or blown gaskets. Failing to replace your air filter on time can also allow dirt and debris to enter the engine, causing internal damage. As for your cooling system, a corroded or clogged radiator can completely fail, leaving you stranded with a fried engine. So, make air filter replacements and coolant checks part of your routine maintenance. It's a small step with big benefits. Finally, let's talk about sudden stops and starts, especially in traffic. We've all been there, frustrated in a traffic jam, slamming on the brakes and hitting the gas repeatedly. But did you know this habit can wreak havoc on your engine and more? Frequent, abrupt stops and starts put extra stress on your engine mounts, which are designed to hold your engine in place. Over time, this stress can cause the mounts to wear out, leading to excessive vibrations and even misalignment. What's more, aggressive stop-and-go driving burns fuel at an alarming rate, impacting your car's efficiency. It also wears down your transmission, brakes, and tires, creating a ripple effect of damage. To combat this, maintain a steady pace, leave adequate space between you and the car in front, and stay calm. It's safe. Think you know how to take care of your engine? Think again. Some of the most destructive driving habits are things you might be doing every single day, without even realizing it. In today's video, we're uncovering 5 more driving mistakes that could be wrecking your engine behind the scenes. Some of these are so common that even experienced drivers are guilty of them. Stick around to the end because avoiding these mistakes could save you thousands of dollars in repairs and add years to your car's lifespan. Before we start, hit that like button and subscribe for more expert car tips that will keep your engine running strong. You're in a rush, so instead of coming to a complete stop, you throw the car into drive while still rolling backward. Big mistake. Doing this shocks your transmission and drivetrain, putting unnecessary strain on the engine. Your engine and transmission are designed to work together, but when you shift prematurely, you disrupt that balance, forcing internal components to compensate for the sudden change in momentum. Over time, this stress leads to premature wear, delayed gear shifts, and even transmission failure. Even worse, this habit weakens your engine mounts, which absorb vibrations. If they fail, you'll start feeling every engine movement inside the cabin, and it can even cause misalignment in other critical parts. The right way to shift? Always come to a full stop, press the brake, and only then switch between reverse and drive. This simple habit can prevent expensive damage and keep your engine running smoothly. We all love saving money, but choosing cheap or off-brand gasoline is a decision you'll regret in the long run. Not all fuel is created equal, and some low-cost gas stations skip important additives that keep your engine clean. Over time, low-quality fuel can leave behind carbon deposits in your fuel injectors and combustion chamber. This buildup reduces engine efficiency, lowers fuel economy, and can even cause knocking, which is when fuel ignites at the wrong time. And if your car is designed for premium fuel, using regular gas can lead to pre-ignition, causing engine knocking that wears down critical components. While you might save a few cents per gallon, the long-term repair costs will far outweigh any short-term savings. The best way to avoid this? Stick to top-tier gasoline brands that meet detergent standards and keep your fuel system clean. It's an easy way to ensure optimal performance and longevity for your engine. You might think short trips are harmless, but they can actually be one of the worst things for your engine, especially if you drive this way often. The reason? Your engine never gets a chance to reach its optimal operating temperature. When you only drive for a few minutes, the engine oil doesn't fully circulate, meaning critical components don't get the lubrication they need. This leads to increased friction, wear, and sludge buildup, which can seriously shorten your engine's life. Short trips also prevent the exhaust system from getting hot enough to burn off moisture, leading to corrosion in the exhaust and catalytic converter. In colder weather, this is even worse, as condensation builds up inside the engine and can cause oil contamination. The fix? If short trips are unavoidable, try to combine errands into one longer drive or take an extra 10-minute drive on the highway occasionally. This will help keep your engine healthy and reduce long-term damage. That weird ticking, knocking, or grinding noise your car makes. It's not just a minor issue. It's an early warning sign that something is wrong under the hood. But too many drivers ignore these sounds until their engine suffers major damage. A ticking noise? It could mean low oil pressure, a failing lifter, or worn-out valves. A knocking sound? That's usually detonation or worn engine bearings, which can lead to a full-blown engine failure. And if you hear grinding when shifting gears, that's often a sign of a failing transmission or worn clutch, which, if left unchecked, can cause serious internal damage. The longer you wait, the more expensive and dangerous the problem becomes. So next time your car starts making unusual noises, don't turn up the radio, get it checked immediately. Addressing small issues early can save you thousands in repairs and prevent catastrophic engine failure. Some people love to push their engine to the limit, keeping their RPMs high for extended periods. Whether it's hard acceleration, aggressive driving, or downshifting unnecessarily, running your engine at high RPMs too often can be devastating. When your engine revs too high for too long, it generates excessive heat and friction, leading to faster wear on pistons, valves, and bearings. This also causes oil to break down more quickly, reducing its ability to lubricate key components. High RPM driving can also lead to premature timing chain wear, which, if it fails, can cause catastrophic engine damage. And let's not forget about increased fuel consumption, which means more trips to the pump and less efficiency. The solution? Drive smoothly, shift gears efficiently, and use cruise control on highways to keep RPMs stable. Your engine, and your wallet, will thank you for it. And there you have it, 5 more driving mistakes that could be secretly destroying your engine. How many of these have you been guilty of? Let us know in the comments. Like this video to help others avoid these costly mistakes. Subscribe for more expert car tips. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And don't forget to check out parts 1 and 2 if you haven't already. Links are in the description.